The last few units may seem depressing. Many attempts at doing good fail, and many people don't seem to care about outcomes when helping others, or at least don't have the tools to understand the impact of their choices. But this view actually misses almost all of the good done by people across the world. That's because the best programs and opportunities do so much good that they more than compensate for these failures. Let's explore a few examples. Irina Sendler was a Polish humanitarian, social worker, and nurse who served in the Polish underground resistance during World War II. Along with several collaborators, she rescued about 2,500 Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto. And even in the face of imprisonment, torture, and a death sentence, which she narrowly escaped, she didn't reveal information that would endanger those children. Hemendra Nath Chatterjee was an Indian physician who discovered a simple treatment for cholera and diarrheal diseases in general, called oral rehydration therapy, ORT. Cholera and similar diseases are historically one of the largest causes of child deaths in the world, killing millions of children every year. In the 1950s, Chatterjee discovered a shockingly simple solution. Given those with diarrhea water with a tiny amount of sugar and salt. This insanely cheap solution, which can be produced anywhere, immediately ended up reducing about 93% of all diarrhea-related deaths. It is estimated that ORT saves more than 50 million lives. Norman Borlaug, often known as the father of the Green Revolution, was an agronomist who dedicated his career to combating global hunger. He developed high-yielding and disease-resistant wheat varieties that significantly increased food production, especially in low and middle-income countries like India, Pakistan, and Mexico. His groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 1970. While the Green Revolution dramatically improved food security, it's important to note that it also led to various environmental and social challenges that are still being addressed today. Nonetheless, the Green Revolution, largely driven by Borlaug's innovations, is estimated to have saved hundreds of millions, possibly billions of lives from starvation. This massive reduction in food shortages worldwide had an unprecedented impact on global health and population growth during the second half of the 20th century. Now, these examples may make it seem like making the world a better place is something only extraordinary individuals can do, or requires an enormous amount of luck. And indeed, these are some of the most extreme examples. So making such enormous revolutions does require a lot of luck. But even these revolutionary discoveries are a drop in the bucket relative to the enormous benefits driven by people making more incremental but meaningful progress over the past 200 years. So next, let's zoom out from these individual cases and explore the broader accomplishments made by humanity in recent decades.